U.S. helicopters in action in Crimea. Western commitment to support Ukraine is strained and controversial. The U.S. military has strengthened its presence in Ukraine by operating HMLA-775 helicopters in the Crimean Mountains. The move marks the U.S. commitment to supporting Ukraine's defenses amid heightened regional tensions. The helicopter operation reinforces Ukraine's strategic position in the Crimean region that has taken center stage since Russia's annexation in 2014. By expanding the military presence in the region, the U.S. is sending a strong signal of its support for Ukraine's sovereignty. The HMLA-775 helicopter has proven to be a vital asset in military operations in mountainous regions. With exceptional maneuverability, they can provide rapid and effective air support to Ukrainian ground forces. The Crimean Mountains offer unique challenges to military forces, with difficult terrain and a direct border with disputed territory. The presence of U.S. helicopters here allows for a rapid response to any potential threat. This U.S. support also reflects the close relationship between Ukraine and the United States in terms of security and defense. It is part of a joint effort to ensure stability in the region. The U.S. military presence in Ukraine is not just about military power, but also about providing moral and political support to the Ukrainian government. This is a clear message to others involved in the conflict in the region. The helicopter operation in the Crimean Mountains also provided an opportunity for the U.S. military to improve their combat skills and strength in difficult terrain conditions. This is a real exercise in combat readiness. This move will certainly not be left without a response from the other side. This U.S. action could complicate the political and security dynamics in the region, especially in relations with Russia. Nonetheless, the U.S. military presence in Ukraine shows that Western countries remain committed to supporting Ukraine's independence and territorial integrity. The use of helicopters as a defense hub in the Crimean Mountains confirms that the U.S. is ready to provide direct support to Ukraine in their defense against threats from anywhere. The decision to operate helicopters in this sensitive region shows that the U.S. will not back down from the conflict in Ukraine and will remain a key player in resolving the crisis. The Crimean Mountains bear witness to the simmering geopolitical tensions in the region, and the presence of U.S. helicopters is part of the ongoing complex dynamics. In a situation where Ukraine is still struggling to regain full control of its territory, the U.S. military support provides an additional boost to their efforts. The helicopter operation is also part of a broader U.S. strategy to maintain stability in Eastern Europe and counter Russia's expansionist ambitions. As a superpower, the U.S. move to support Ukraine with a military presence in the Crimean Mountains sends a strong message to the world about its commitment to global security and democratic principles. In a broader context, the U.S. decision to strengthen its military presence in Ukraine can also be seen as a response to global geopolitical developments involving rivalries between major powers. With this move, the U.S. is asserting its position as a major player in maintaining regional stability in Eastern Europe and as a global peacekeeper. However, this move is also not free from controversy and risk. The U.S. military presence in Ukraine may increase tensions with Russia and result in a harsher response from Moscow. In addition, some may criticize this U.S. move as interference in Ukraine's internal affairs, muddying the domestic political situation in the country. Thus, while this move demonstrates U.S. commitment to global security, it also exposes the complexities and challenges involved in navigating modern geopolitics.